morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. Before we get into today's video and go check out Trace's truck, we went on a little side quest with the first gen and tried to go and get it weighed. I'm going to put some of that footage in here. Some of it is filmed with my iPhone, so it's vertical. We went the first time and we weren't able to get it done, so we went the second time and I didn't have the camera on me. So roll into that footage, chat about it a little bit after, and go check out Trace's rig. See how much the old girl weighs. 5680, 5700, 50. Just jumping all over the place. 5760. That's pretty light. So 5760 is what the first gen ended up weighing in at. I was talking with Mr. Gavin, Mr. VE King. He said that's about pretty normal, pretty average, pretty standard for what he thought we'd be at. So probably when we go racing, we'll do the old pull the tailgate off, shed some weight there. But lighter than I thought. I was expecting over 6,000 pounds, so feeling pretty good with this old unit. She's all lined out for drag racing, and she should be good to go. So now we're going to get on the road and go check out Trace's LB7.
Okay, so my truck's it's a 2001 extended cab GMC with the LB7 and a 6-speed manual trans. It's lowered 5 inches in the front, 3 inches in the rear. I've got traction bars done by Diesel Labs here in Utah. So, and the set of wheels and tires you're going to see on this truck is not the set that it's normally on. I normally have a set of Forged 22x12s, but this is the setup we're running to race here at Jackpot here in a couple weekends. So that's what you're seeing on the truck right now.
Me and Trace will be racing in
Jackpot.
The same class.
Yes.
One of the same classes. He's also in the stick class because this truck is also a
6-speed manual.
ZF6 6-speed manual,
Yep.
which is rare.
Very rare. Less than 1% of all Duramaxes ever produced came with this transmission.
So, rare gem here. Now let's pop the hood and let's go over your whole engine setup.
So this truck started completely stock in 2019. We did a lift pump and as big of a tune as we could, basically. We made 569 horsepower on basically a stock truck. Then after that, we dove into it. We put an S400 on it, SoCal Stage 1 heads with ported and polished with beehive valve springs. Got the truck running. We got 19 miles out of it, and then we ran into issues. We have fought those issues for the last 3 years. Since then, we figured out that it's a specific 0102 things. These fuel rails have a little plug in the end of it that has a hole that gets plugged. So we ordered new fittings for that and got the truck running great. But before we were able to figure that out, we actually ended up tearing the motor out of the truck, thinking we had broke the crank because it was only firing on 4 cylinders. So we ended up building the motor. It now has LBZ rods, LB7 pistons that are de-lipped and machined down 10 thousandths to lower compression. We did head studs, main studs, had the full rotating assembly balanced. I also built the trans, and then I had South Bend build me a triple disc comp clutch for it because the stock clutch couldn't handle life, and neither could their strongest dual disc. So we're really pushing it on this truck.
And this is what size is this Charger?
It's a 467.7. Is the Charger we've got on it right now. Basically just a break-in one. We're going to go with a lot bigger setup down the road. We've got a 12 mil pump from Industrial, 100% over injectors from S&S, and just
hood
custom
stack.
Tuning from there. Yep, and a hood stack.
We like to party.
Because race truck things.
And then transmission-wise?
It's full built.
Full built.
Full built. I waited 8
ZF6.
months on parts to get it built. There's a lot of people out there that say it's not built, but it is, and you'll be able to tell it handles all the horsepower. I had a custom short throw shifter built for it that really helps as far as, launching and getting on it and getting through the gears.
And how many miles does this truck have?
Had 226 when I bought it. We're up to just about 230 now.
4,000 miles.
4,000 miles in 5 years.
5 years
This truck's been a problem child at times.
Oh, that's sweet. So this is Trace's truck. We're gonna film a cool little edit for the YouTubes, and then we're gonna go out and do some launches. And I haven't rode in this truck since it had stock turbo on it, and since then obviously there's quite a bit of stuff done to it. So we're gonna film some dope stuff that's about to play right now, and then we're gonna go do some racing. first ride. I made him go slow the whole way over here, so it'll be my first time riding in it. So now the first launch with me in it, and like I said, I haven't ridden this since his stock turbo was in it, so this should be a good time. He ain't letting out for no one. He said he missed the shift, so he did it again. Now, I'll go along for the ride. First rip, and this my first reaction to this puppy.
You ready?
Yep. That doesn't get old, dude. No. Woo! It's just like, and it's crazy, like from going like the first gens obviously can hold its own.
Oh, absolutely.
And like just being passenger in something, like it's just, like if someone else was to drive this and you were to ride passenger, like it would just be like insane.
Yeah. No, I feel the same way about when I've ridden in your truck.
Pounds do you leave on typically?
It doesn't build boost on the neutral. Because I have the clutch in. It's RPM. I leave it about 4K. Oh. Just about the limiter.
That's a good time. She likes to party.
Oh yeah. A little different than stock turbo, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why I'm on the parking side. Goddamn 12 valve.
Yes. That's what we like on this channel.
Mm-hmm.
12 valves and street tractors.
Yep. This is a street tractor for sure.
Alright guys, I made it back home. Next day, ended up having to go to Luke Combs' concert Saturday night. Didn't get home till late, so we're wrapping this up this morning. Trace's truck, freaking sweet, something unique, different, kind of like the first gen, you know, just something you don't see a whole lot of, and less than 1% or 1% Duramax with the manual. So super blessed to have friends that do this sort of same stuff with me and get to go have fun with them. Like we said, we will be racing the 22nd. I don't know if there'll be a video next weekend because I'm going to do, there's Wide Whitley Show Out. It's a show down here in Utah this year, and I'm covering or doing media at the event, so I won't be doing any YouTube coverage because it's just going to be a show, and I don't, you know, nothing really YouTube-wise. Unless me and Pops can come up with something this week to post, I don't know if I'll see you guys next weekend, but then drag racing right after that. So Trace's truck's freaking sweet. Can't wait to see how it does and what it evolves into, and pretty sure he's getting his new turbo this week, and he'll be back up here Wednesday to go shoot some stuff. So take care of your LB7s, take care of your 12 valves. See you guys in the next one. Peace.